Bonus, linear equation. I can use slope-intercept to solve linear equation.
All right, thank you, Rowan. So I came into this note-taking document a little bit late, so I don't have your vocab. Can someone tell me what your first vocab word is? Sabir?
Linear equation.
What is that?
A straight line on a graph that is made using coordinates.
Okay. What's our second vocab word? Divine?
Slope.
And that is?
How steep something is.
Okay. And what? We have another word? Sam?
Ordered pair, the coordinate that marks a point on a coordinate grid.
Okay. Awesome. So we have a formula that is called the slope-intercept formula, and that is y equals mx plus b. Now we are going to talk a little bit about what the letters stand for. Y, as we know, is a second number in an ordered pair. You might also hear it as the output, the result, the outcome, the range, or the f of x. X can also be known as the input, so you put a number in, or it is the first number in an ordered pair. M sometimes gets a little tricky. M is the slope. Can someone tell me what the slope is? Like, what is the definition of slope, Kabir?
The steepness of a line.
So steepness of a line, like we said, or you could find it doing the rise over the run. Okay? We also have M, which we just were told is the slope. Instead of just writing M, we can find our slope. One way to find our slope is y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2. Or it is also the change in y over the change in x. Yes or no?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. B is something that we've kind of been having a little bit of a hard time with. B is the y-intercept. So what does x have to be in order to find the y-intercept? X equals, Rowan?
0.
Yep. So we are able to see the y-intercept when x equals 0. All right, so I'm going to try and flip to our graph. Let's see how this goes. I'm not sure. So when we're going from a table to a graph and an equation, we are given a table with points. We can then, I don't know why it's doing that. So, okay, well, we went from a table, right? We were given points and we were able to plug those into a graph, and then we found our slope, right? By counting rise over the run. We are also able to find the y-intercept when we don't have a graph or we're not given an equation. We are able to find a pattern when we look at a table. So what you do on one side, you just keep doing it until you get x to 0, and then whatever y equals, that's how you know it is the y-intercept. Our graphs got a little messed up, so if you're unsure of what B is, just plug in your coordinates, and then you are able to see visually when x equals 0 what your y-intercept is. And like Kennedy said before, when you're given an equation, the first point that you can graph, since it's basically given to you, is your y-intercept, because we know that x will always be 0. Then all you have to look at is that last number in the equation, which we know is going to be our y-intercept. Okay. What is another way that we can say slope? Abhijit? or y1 minus y2 divided by x1 minus x2. And what does b represent, just as a review? B is what? What is it called? Our y-intercept, and that is always when x equals 0.